Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. More Newcastle United transfer news, and well, things are starting to look good now potentially for Newcastle. So I remember looking back in my comments section from yesterday's video, and there's some fans that were saying, "Oh, why talk about Lucas Paqueta when the club hasn't been directly linked to him?" Well, it looks like today your wish might have actually come true. So there's multiple reports now talking about Lucas Paqueta, as well as a league gun player that Newcastle United are actually preparing bids for. So yeah, we'll talk about these two in the video today, as well as that we've got a lot of things to get into. But anyway guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for 31,000 subscribers. If you're new around here, make sure you get down there, hit that subscribe button. One day we'll have that plaque on my wall. But yeah, I really do appreciate your support, so thank you so much. And as well as that, you can also smash the like button. And finally, question of the day. Tomorrow I'm actually doing a live stream for the first time in about 9-10 months or something, so yeah, it's about the Carabao Cup second round, because the draw for that is tomorrow, so Newcastle will find out who we play next in the Carabao Cup, so I thought I'd come up with a live stream for that one. But anyway, the question for you guys is, who do you want us to play in the Carabao Cup? Sunderland could potentially be in it if they win tomorrow, so there could be some very good fixtures in there. Who do you guys want to see Newcastle play, home or away as well? But anyway, enough about that. Without further ado, let's get into all of the news now. Now, something I actually personally questioned Newcastle United on was why were we bidding £50 million in James Maddison when we haven't touched the front three yet. Bearing in mind, in my personal opinion, if Callum Wilson or St Maximum picks up a long-term injury, and bearing in mind with Callum Wilson, it's not an if for me, it's a win. The problem with those two being that we haven't got the squad depth where we're able to bring somebody in and they're going to fill that void. Those two are just massive game-changing players. So Newcastle have got a huge problem if we don't address those two in particular. But with news that has came out yesterday from Craig Cope, who dropped the exclusive, it actually explains why Newcastle was trying to buy a midfielder. So John Joe Shelby, the unfortunate news of him being is that he is actually out for another 3 months. So he got injured over in Lisbon when we played Benfica, and after his operation, the results came back and he's out for 3 months. So that is a huge setback for the club. And now Newcastle actually do have a problem in the midfield, because I always felt like Newcastle's midfield was quite solid and fine. But when you think about it now, so let's say Joe Linton, Joe Willock or Bruno gets injured, who we got to replace him? We've got Sean Longstaff, Eddie Anderson. That's about it really. I mean, Matty Longstaff's still here, but I mean, when you think about it, we're kind of placing our belief in 3 kids. Like, these are still really young players that we kind of expecting to come in the deep end and replace what you could deem as ridiculously good talent in Bruno and Joe Linton. So it is quite hard for those 3 in particular, and you can understand why Newcastle were actually trying to get a non-midfielder in. It does make sense, to be fair. So yeah, now that I think about it, I kind of understand why the club's trying to buy a midfielder, but it still doesn't change the fact that the front 3 does need addressed. So yeah, with just over a month to go now, Newcastle have got a lot of work to be done with the attacking areas of the field now, so let's have a look and see what they're actually going to do about it. Before we talk about the main reports in this video, let's go through the speculation, I guess, first. So I've seen Newcastle fans on social media say they want these players in particular, so I thought I'll dump them on the screen now, and I want to see what you guys think about them. So first off is Conor Gallagher from Chelsea on loan. So some Newcastle fans believe that this could potentially be possible. Now, personally for me, I haven't researched these players at all, so I don't know what sort of wages they're on, if it's possible to get them in on loan or on a permanent deal at this current time. So I just thought now, I literally just want to see people's opinions. So Conor Gallagher from Chelsea, now at Palace last season, let's be real, he was an incredible player for them. So I would definitely say yes if that was possible in any way. And if you watch Watford yesterday as well, you would have seen Ismail Sarr score just an absolute screamer against Steve Bruce's West Brom side. So yeah, a lot of fans just want to claim they want him. And I've talked about him a couple of times throughout the window, because I mean, the value for him would be there if it is possible, but we'll see what happens to that one. And as for now, Watford player, we've also got Emmanuel Dennis as well, who fans are potentially after. So for those 3 players, what do you guys think about them? But anyway, though, let's go into the actual reports now. As I always say in my videos, guys, take everything you see with a pinch of salt on social media. My golden rule is that if there's more than one big media company talking about this particular player going to Newcastle, then that's when I personally talk about my videos, because, well, there's enough to it there. And in this case, this has happened, so here we are. So Graham Bailey from 90 Minutes Football, he was the first person to come out and claim that Newcastle are ready to go on for both Bamba Dieng from Marseille and Lucas Paqueta from Lyon. The money is there, he says, quoted for those two players, and the club is ready to go in for both of them. So we talk about everything regarding this article in a bit, but he wasn't the only one that came out of it. Dean Jones from Give Me Sport was the second person that has came out and claimed that Newcastle will go for these two players. So there's two different journalists out there that are backing each other now. And what do we say? Let's go through the players one by one. So let's go through Bamba Dieng first, a player that I've never watched before. He's a Senegalese striker from Marseille. Well, first off, Senegalese strikers at Newcastle, we've seen in the past how they went. Paquetá, Temba Bar, two iconic, legendary players of the game. So straight away, I've never watched him play before, but it just automatically gets me excited. On a serious note though, last season in League One, he scored 10 goals. Every single one has been from open play. And, I mean, it's a decent return. It's not too bad. Somebody's got double figures in the French League. Now, I know it's nothing to blow you away, but it's not supposed to blow you away. It's supposed to be somebody that comes in and helps Callum Wilson. Somebody there that could be just that good backup form. Chris Wood, he just hasn't got the goals we need from him. So we need another striker now who can score a few goals and be somebody in that can replace Callum Wilson for when he gets injured. That's the point of the backup striker. It's not meant to be better than Callum Wilson. So yeah, I've got no problem with this one. He's being reportedly quoted for about £15 million, or 15 million euros, sorry. So we see how this one goes. I don't know anything about the player, sorry, so I can't come out and talk about him. But if more links come out about him, then I will do my research, I promise. But on to the second one now, somebody I actually do know a lot about. Somebody I've spoken about a million times now, Lucas Paqueta, Bruno's best mate. We already know this story by now. But he's been quoted by 90 Minutes Football to be £33 million. Now, this is where I kind of ask some questions, because if he's quoted at actually worth £33 million, well, one, why would Newcastle go in for James Maddison? Because Lucas Paqueta is by far a better value deal for, what, £20 million less. It's just a no-brainer. You would buy Lucas Paqueta and spend the rest of the money on another player. And as well as that, again, I've never watched Lucas Paqueta play, so I can't obviously talk about this first time, but from what I've heard in social media, this player is on the same par as Bruno, if not a better player than Bruno. And we bought Bruno for about £45 million from Leon, so I don't know, the £33 million value for the Paqueta seems to be really cheap for him. And as well as that, you've got teams like Arsenal who actually do want to buy him, so why is his value that low? There's something off about that there. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like that's far too cheap for him. So we'll see if, for whenever Newcastle does go in for the player, we see how much the club actually values him at. But that's strange. I do think there was something a bit off about the report. I'm not saying it's a lie or anything, but I just think the value's far too low for Paqueta. I do see him as a player that is a lot more expensive than £33 million. So yeah, that's just my personal opinion anyway. I'm not here to be a fun sponge. I'm not here to try and destroy Newcastle's dreams and hopes, because at the end of the day, I'm just a fan. Maybe I'm talking rubbish and these reports are correct, but there's something off about it. There's something not right about it, in my personal opinion. And also, if you watched my video yesterday about Lucas Paqueta, you would know in the video that Fabrizio Romano came out yesterday and claimed that Newcastle were actually going for a third bid for James Maddison. So of course, there's a massive contradiction between the two reports here. So yeah, somebody's right and somebody's wrong is probably the point I'm trying to make here. But regardless of what happens though, Newcastle will be active in trying to bring players in. And at the end of the day, yes, some of these reports aren't always going to be correct. But the point is, Newcastle are actively trying to bring players in. And we should, as fans, be excited for it. And I'm looking forward to see what the club does. There's still a few more weeks left. There's no rush or anything. There's still a lot of time to sort of pick and plan. Remember in the January transfer window, we had less time then. And we were able to bring 5 players in. All of which, with the exception of Chris Wood, or who obviously we got in a release clause, I think all of them were good value for money. So, yeah, I think Newcastle got plenty of time to sort this out. There's no issue whatsoever. And listen, it's a lovely, warm, sunny day today. Go outside, have a drink, do whatever you need to, and just relax, because this club is in safe hands, and this club will spend the money where it needed to be spent. So, yeah, no concerns for me whatsoever, once again, as I always say. But as for these two players, though, I'm excited somewhat. I need to see more reports come out. I do like Sky Sports, Craig Hope, obviously, as I said, Fabrizio Romano. Those are probably the 3 main ones I would look at for when Newcastle drop news. I really am a big fan of those 3 in particular. So yeah, that's just my personal opinions, guys. But anyway, let's finish this off on a laugh. So everyone's been on Twitter today, you would have seen my response to this. Just this guy that just came out and started slagging down Ashworth off. So Obviously, this is Twitter, so chances are this is just somebody trying to troll and get a reaction from fans, which in this case he has. But yeah, I just thought, well, you know, we'll react to these sort of people because, I mean, well, what do I say? They're just losers, really. But yeah, Dan Ashworth's done nothing as he were. Yeah, just what a pile of garbage that is. Anyway, guys, I thought I'd finish off on that there. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. What do you think about these two in particular? Do you think Newcastle will actually do what the reporter said, yeah? But yeah, if you don't mind me now, I'm going to go outside, enjoy myself. It's a lovely warm day, and for the rest of the week it will be. I'm here and down in Brighton on Saturday. It's going to be like 30 degrees as well, so yeah. I don't think I'm going to go down the coach for that one, so... Yeah, take care, guys. I'll be on a live stream tomorrow for the Carabao Cup draw. If more news comes out, then chances are it'll be a double upload day. But yeah, anyway, though, take care. Thank you all for watching. Yes, I will see you all in the next one.